Warning, you are now dialing into Sexy Bimbo Hotline. This line is exclusively for hotties, dolls, divas, gays, theys, and anyone who knows their best angle. Straight men, please hang up and try again, preferably after therapy. And don't be rude, because rudeness is ugly, and we don't do ugly here.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Sexy Bimbo Hotline. I'm your, apparently, because there's a lot of new people here, your favorite sexy bimbo, Lila. Let's move on to the Oscars. Congratulations to Michael B. Jordan. I really was rooting for Aunt Gladys to win, but I wanted also Wanumi to win as well, so I was fine with either of those winning, and I actually was really upset that she didn't win. I did not watch one battle after another, but I was really, really, really extremely disappointed. The second I heard one, I went, nope. I stood up. I literally was sitting in my living room and I was like, I'm going to scream at the top of my lungs. I know they're going to win. I know when Sinners is going to win. So it didn't. But like it won a lot more. And I'm very grateful and I'm very happy that the recognition it deserved. Because it was the year of horror. I love that people were really giving their flowers to the genre of scary thriller movies. Like I'm so happy because I am a scary movie lover to the day I die. Like I really love that stuff. So I'm very happy that it's getting the recognition it deserves. And it should have its own category. Like scary movies should have its own category in the Oscars, in the award season in general. Like I don't understand why it's not. I think it should be a new thing this year. And I love seeing. First of all, hated seeing everyone get interrupted. I literally wanted to, like, I crumbled inside. I literally had to close my eyes multiple times because they were, like, cutting them off. A. B, was Conan wearing a lace front? Am I crazy or was Conan wearing a lace front? This part of the hair, that widow's peak, it was giving lace to me. I was like, whoa, his hair, like, really just, like, randomly grows right there. But obviously it's a widow's peak. But still, it was giving lace. Like, I was eating it up. I was like, girl, he's wearing a lace front. He wanted to wear that lace front. Anyways, also, it was Friday the 13th. And Bella was like, do you want to go get a tattoo? And I said, yes. So I got a tattoo on my my back, on my hip. And it says, lucky. Ah! So, and I've wanted this tattoo forever. I just didn't know where to place it. And then I was going on Pinterest looking for placements. And I saw this girl and she put it on like her back hip. So like when you wear like low-rise jeans, a bathing suit, like anything low-rise, you're going to see. And I think that's so fun. But it's right now in the stage of it being like crusty. If you've had a tattoo, you know, like there's a phase where it feels like funny, so you have to keep moisturizing and putting like Vaseline and stuff on it. So right now it's at that stage and it itches a little bit, and that's always the worst. But you know what? It's healing and it's gonna look so, like, I'm so excited for like the final result. And I had the time of my life. It was so fun. And then Belle got a knee tattoo and I thought it looks so good. But yeah, I loved that. That was really fun to do on Friday the 13th. And then I went out to Santa Monica on Saturday. It was really fun. And it was fun until it got towards the end of the night. In Santa Monica, like, I just don't think I'm the vibe of Santa Monica, if I'm completely honest. I don't know if I'm a vibe of Santa Monica at all. Like, I don't think I am that kind of like tea, you know? Like, but you know what? It was fun to go with my girls as usual, and we'll just leave it at that. Like, I don't know what to say about Santa Monica, honestly. Oh, wait, can we talk about there is 178 of you guys right now, as of right now, and my mind is like completely blown. It was really hard for me for the first 3 months of Sexy Mibble Hotline because we're only like just now 6 months in, I think. And to get to the 50 subscribers, it took me 3 months. And then once I hit the 100 subscriber mark, I went to 150 so fast. So it was so mind blowing to even get 50 in like 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. It feels like it was like a 10-day span where I got 50 subscribers, 150. It was so fast. It happened so fast. And I'm so grateful that you guys are like finding me and discovering me. And I'm always like, I love to make you guys laugh, and I can't even imagine that I'm almost at 200 subscribers. I'm at 178 right now, and it's crazy like how fast like this step to 100 subscribers is going so fast for me, because it felt like forever to get to 100, but I'm extremely grateful at the pace that it went at. And last week, I can't even believe that the 400 subscribers, I mean the 400 girl, I'm manifesting apparently. The 400 views I got, which is viral for my channel at least. I know that might not be big for like obviously people who have bigger subscribers and stuff like that, but 400 views for me is a lot. I think it's at like 419 right now. But I want you to know, I was like not thinking this video was going to do like super good. I thought it was going to be like 50 views, like 45, between that like range. And then I woke up and it was at 78 views, and I was like, what the heck just happened? And it was happening so fast. I woke up with 170 subscribers. Like it happened so fast, you guys. Like, and let's talk about like crazy stuff that's been happening right now. First of all, I'm seeing that Taylor Frankie Paul, TMZ articles, all these People magazine, everybody's talking about Taylor Frankie Paul getting the police called on her because her and Dakota. I got to watch season 4 last week of The Mormon Wives, and it's frustrating because I was speaking about how she's very vulnerable. She shows her real self. Like you can tell, like that's what you get, and that's why it's so disappointing to see her continuously go back to Dakota. And especially it's very interesting the way that she speaks to Dakota. I don't understand. Like, she's so self-aware of what she's doing is wrong, but she still does it. And I'm not one to diagnose, so I'm curious what you guys think about that. And it makes me very sad that she just needs help. And it feels like nobody's helping her. I know the girls are like, girl, this is like too much. I know Macy hates him. So like, I know Macy's like trying to help, but I'm seeing that the girls are refusing to film with her. Like, I'm seeing a lot of drama go on, and I don't like, how can we forget? I don't know why they chose her for The Bachelorette, especially since she could not get over Dakota. 100% she could not get over him, and I feel like they should have really changed it. A lot of people are saying that it should have been Miranda, and I feel like Miranda would have eaten it up. I know she would have been so good at it, but I just don't think maybe any of them. I don't know if we need another reality star to do another reality TV show. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I like when it's like from previous seasons when you're go attached to them, but The Bachelorette has been like a little bit of a failure. It's been going downhill, unfortunately, but I don't think Taylor should have been the answer. If they wanted to do it, they should have done it like, I don't know, like someone random that is like a semi-influencer where people are like, why are they choosing this person? But Taylor Frankie Paul is unfortunately a mess, and I don't mean to say that in like a negative way, but she just like is not ready for that kind of commitment. I think they should have not let her do it in the first place. They did think that, hey, this was going to make reality TV. This was going to make like a big comeback for The Bachelorette, but I don't think they realized the way it was going to. And unfortunately, Taylor has a history of getting the police called on her. Was it with Dakota? Who was it? Was it not with Dakota the first season? I can't remember. Or was it with her ex? I actually can't remember. But I think she does have this history of like being a little bit of aggressive, and that's unfortunate. But I think she just can't handle her emotions, as we've seen throughout the seasons, where she just gets really explosive and says really vile and mean things and just like posts without thinking. And so I don't know why we're shocked. We shouldn't be shocked. It's just really unfortunate to see. It's very frustrating as a viewer to see her go back with Dakota, especially when he is such an evil man, to be honest. But like, let's talk about another evil man that I think is so hot. Chase. You guys, Miranda, like I don't ship them, by the way. I don't ship Miranda and Chase anymore. Like, I think they're silly, fun co-parents, but I want Chase. I think he's so hot, you guys. And my friends, when I keep telling them, they're like, yeah, that's the vibe. That's your vibe. He is so he is so hot. And to see him more this season. First of all, let's talk about Jordan's weird ass. And I think he's very weird to interrupt Michaela. I literally had to pause and like walk because it made me so embarrassed. What do you mean you have to interrupt to talk about dad talk? I don't give a fuck. Nobody cares about dad talk. Why am I seeing so much dad talk on mom talk? Like I miss them saying what's gonna happen to mom talk. I miss them saying it every other episode. I miss them saying every other sentence what's gonna happen to mom talk. But all I'm hearing is, dad talk's in a really bad place right now. Dad talk this, dad talk. I don't give a fuck. I'm watching it for Mormon wives. Are you a wife? Like, you piss me off. He's really weird. I do not like him. And I'm really unfortunate and uncomfortable for Jesse. Like, it's really uncomfortable for them. Reality TV warps your mind, especially when you're a reality star. Like, because I can't even imagine. Like, it warps my mind when I'm watching it. When you're living it, and you're making your problems everyone else's problems. Like when they were at the game place and Michaela and Macy are playing in the background and everyone's just confronting each other. It's just so not normal. And I'm sure it's very uncomfortable to do and get used to. But like the fact that Jesse's like getting mad at him in front of his like friends and her friends, like it's just really weird. And it really warps like your mind. And like that's not how you should handle things. But obviously you're on a reality TV show. This is how people handle things. But it's just really unfortunate to see that relationship. I feel bad for Jessie. I want her nothing but success for her as a fellow hairstylist. I'm an ex-hairstylist though. Like I just have my license. But I just want the best for her. Jen this season, she was a hard watch. I feel really bad for her. I don't know what postpartum's like. Obviously, I haven't popped a child out yet. I do feel like I see her experiencing it. And she's just not coming off. I think she thinks she's eating and she's not. It's really unfortunate to see her like kind of like go down. Like I don't know. Whitney is doing so much better. I think that people just held her to such, people are holding her to such like a villainous high expectation that now when she's like having her moments of like a mental breakdown, people are like, well, this is Whitney. What do you expect? What do you expect? This is how she acts. But like seeing her like stretch herself thin, and I'm defending Whitney. Why am I defending Whitney right now? You guys are pissing me off. But to see her stretch herself so thin and having her husband like be a part, like being so supportive of her when Zach, Jen's husband, can't handle being a solo dad for 3 weeks, 8 weeks, because I think she went to home at week 8 or week 7. He can't handle it, but that's all she did when he was in school. It just like really doesn't make sense. Obviously, it's in their religion that they think the women have to take care of the kids and stuff like that, but like it's really unfortunate. Michaela and Jace, I do have opinions on that. I do think she suffered trauma. I know she suffered trauma to the age of 16, and then she went into a different type of trauma because she started dating a 21-year-old. So I think that she just hasn't left that cycle, and I want nothing but the best for her. I really do hope that she figures out what's best for her and her children. It's unfortunate because I see Jace and her now at the age where it's like more appropriate. So I'm like, I understand, but like also like he's weird to just like not understand her. Like I just feel like he's a little whiny, where she's just like, I can't do this for you because I'm really struggling right now, and he's like, oh, but I want to hook up, I want to do this, I want to do that. Like I just think it's really unfortunate. Macy, listen, I love Macy. I really do enjoy her. I am a man hater too at a fault, but sometimes it's just like it's too much. And like, you know what? Hate all the men you want. Do it actually. I'm supporting you. It's just like every 5 seconds, it's like, he's gross. He's this. He's that. I'm like, girl, let's talk about the amazing book you wrote. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about your beautiful children. Let's talk about Jacob, the man that you're married to that's actually one of the good ones in the group. She just like really has to hate on a man. And I'm rooting for hating on a man. It's just like, sometimes it's a little much. And I want to see more different things. Who am I missing? Layla, very sad storyline towards the end when she was talking about how she's 99 pounds. Like my left ass cheek is 99 pounds. I'm really like so sad for her that she got addicted to something like that. Her in that conversation with Mason, I think his name is Chase's brother. When she's like, I feel like I see you annoyed with my children, and you don't need to parent them. I don't want you to have that responsibility. That conversation when they were in New York, I understand. Like, I understand that anxiety of like being a solo parent. I don't understand it, but I know as like people around me, I see it, and it's like a little hard having children in the picture, and for that person to like try to like not boss your children around, but try to help you where you don't need help. This is your child, like, you know, your child, and like if that's how she wants to be with her kids, you should allow that. And like it just was a really hard watch, and it made me feel sad for her. And I also heard he did her dirty, so what the hell is up? But Layla, I think she just needs to take a step back. I don't want to say find herself because she's in the process of doing it, but just like be with herself, because I think she just needs to be with herself. It seems like she is a relationship kind of girl, but I think she just needs to be with herself right now. Who am I missing? I talked about Taylor. I love Miranda, you guys. I think Miranda is my favorite because she's so chill, she's so cool. She has a hot baby daddy that is like so hot. And she just doesn't like drama, and I don't think it's fair that Taylor put her in a situation where she's like, "Well, you have to pick. You have to pick." Where in that moment, Shania, she said, has been a better friend to me, which I do understand because Taylor did really fuck up and like went live and FaceTime and outed everything that they did. So I think that Shania was probably there for in a different way, but I'm hearing rumors that Shania is a weirdo and hooked up with Chase, and that's super disappointing. Jesus, it's such a small town that they're in that they have to hook up with each other. God, come out. Come out more and explore your options. Next, hold on. Layla, Jen, Macy, Michaela. I think I talked about everyone. They don't miss. And let me tell you this again. They're filming season 5 right now. Apparently, it's on pause because the girls refuse to film with Taylor. We know this. That's really sad. I hope that Taylor figures it out for her mental health, safety, and get the away from her, Dakota. It's the craziest, cringiest man. I do not like him. I don't care for DadTok. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I can't believe that we're 178 in. Thank you guys so much. I am so extremely grateful. Hopefully by next episode, we might have 200 subscribers. So I hope you guys, if you're new here, also please please comment, please comment and subscribe. Come be a bimbo. It's so fun over here. Love you guys. Bye. You guys, why am I in a singing era? Because like I'm not a good singer. I am not a good singer. Anyways, bye. Ew, I hated that.